Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. After terminating her decades-long spiritual marriage to Kody Brown, Meri Brown acknowledged on the May 4th episode of Sister Wives that she had trust issues, saying, "There's a lot of uncertainty." Following the dissolution of her spiritual marriage to Kody Brown, Meri Brown is being open about her romantic life. In a confessional on the TLC series, the Sister Wives actress acknowledged that she has trouble determining sexual desire from others and that she has struggled with trust difficulties in the years after the divorce. "I've dated a little bit, and I have had experiences where I believe that some people are not interested simply because of my background," she said in the episode on May 4th. "Because I come from a plural family, maybe they're nervous that that's what I want." Meri described how her past can be a little bit intimidating to people, citing instances in which she has doubted the genuine intentions of a possible companion. "There's a lot of uncertainty, and I really need to be able to trust somebody and believe what he says," she said. "I need to be able to trust that when a person tells me he loves me, he really does." Meri, after all, was the victim of a catfishing operation over a decade ago when she flirted online with a male named Sam, who she mistakenly believed to be a woman. She claimed that the experience eventually caused tension in her relationship with Kody, who finally informed her, "Well, I'm just not interested. You are welcome to stay if you so choose." However, Meri left the 2022 Sister Wives one-on-one special, confirming her breakup with her co-star, with whom she shares 29-year-old Leon Leo Brown. Sister Wives Christine Brown and Janelle Brown's decisions to end their relationship with Kody came shortly after their split. That he would be so angry with Christine and say, "She just made this decision. Just doesn't make sense to me. She simply made the choice. We didn't discuss it or consult her." "No, I don't consider myself married to Meri," he responded. She countered on the show. "He simply made the choice, as it were. He has never said that to me before." Meri claims that even though Kody supposedly became aloof and chilly following the catfish controversy, at first she believed he was trying to mend their marriage. Regarding their 2022 anniversary, she remembered, "He's like, I don't even know why you called me Meri. No, we are not wed. We're not behaving like we're married." On the April 27th episode of Sister Wives, Kody, who is still married to Robin Brown, his fourth wife, stated that he feels slapped by polygamy following 3 breakups. "I don't want to be flippant with my answer," Kody said, "but I'm not interested in plural marriage anymore." He said, "I don't want to pursue another woman because I don't want that headache, the questions, the struggles, the wonder about trust." Continue reading to learn more about the Sister Wives cast's romantic relationships. On Sister Wives, Kody Brown commented, "She looked like a soccer mom," referring to his 2009 encounter with Robin, a single mother at the time. "She was divorced, had 3 children, and a vehicle. I reasoned that having 3 children, a divorced woman, and a van was just problems." However, after almost 10.5 years, the couple is still going strong, as they have added a boy, Solomon, and a daughter, Ariella, to their family. Adding more teammates is not part of the strategy. That feels like, oh, well, and I really struggle with that. Those failed. On the December Sister Wives one-on-one special featuring Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown departing the show, Robin stated, "So, on to someone new. I find that difficult. I find that quite difficult. It seems insulting." Meri disclosed on Instagram in January 2024, a year after she and Kody made their split public, that she had started seeing Amos Andrews the previous October. However, Meri announced their separation on Instagram in February 2024. She won the family and the man. On Valentine's Day 2023, Christine announced that she and David Woolley were officially dating, saying, "I've finally found the love of my life, David. My spirit seemed to breathe for the first time when he held me close. He is an amazing grandpa who is nice and excellent with my kids. I never thought I would discover such a love." He expanded the fantasy with a spring proposal 2 months later. Christine told People, "David tells me I'm beautiful every day and treats me like a queen. I've never been in love like this before, and the world seems like a brighter place with him in it. She stated after getting married in Utah on October 7th, "I feel very fortunate. My best friend and I got married." Janelle's oldest daughter married Caleb Brush at a 2016 outdoor wedding in Montana that was caught on video by TLC. She was the first of the 18 Brown children to walk down the aisle. The two have become closer after almost a decade, and in March 2025, Amelia joined her older siblings Axel, Evie, and Josephine. Maddie, who lives in North Carolina, posted on Instagram, "Our sweet girl took her time, keeping us all in suspense, but when she decided it was time, she didn't waste a second." She was born on March 14th, and she was flawless. Meri's lone kid moved to Denver with Audrey Chris 4 years after their engagement was shown on the TLC reality show. "My sweetest symphony," Leon extolled about their 2020 partner. "Life with you truly is so sweet," said Audrey. "Being your partner and watching your growth and coming into yourself over the years has been an honor and joy." In 2022, Logan, the oldest Brown child, reunited with his longtime girlfriend Michelle Petty in Arizona. "It was a beautiful day, and this mama's heart was mush the whole time," Janelle wrote about her son's wedding on Instagram. "You always have such a sense of peace when your children find amazing life partners." Michael T. quipped that she and Antonio, Tony, Padron had already put their marriage vows to the test when they welcomed twins Archer and Ace into the world in November 2022, more than 6 years after their 2016 wedding. At the time, Michael T., who is also Avalon's mother, posted on Instagram, "We have 3 kids and 4 moves under our belt." Many happy moments and a few difficult ones #surprise twins, however. We're still going through the entire marriage process. Mitch Thompson and Christine's oldest daughter have taken trips from Alaska to Paris after their 2018 wedding. However, they established roots in December 2022, as Mitch said on Instagram, "We purchased our first house right before Christmas." In April 2025, Aspen revealed she was expecting their first child. Beatrice Queiroz, Christine's third oldest daughter and her lover, celebrated their 6 months together with chocolate fondue at the happiest place on earth before to their 1-year anniversary. Then came the truly romantic part. In November 2022, Gwendolyn posted a picture of the candlelit, rose-filled proposal on Instagram with the caption, "I'm engaged." While watching Sister Wives, I've seen a few hints that point to Meri Brown as Kody Brown's favorite wife prior to Robyn Brown's arrival. Meri and Kody have experienced 2 splits. In order to marry Robyn and adopt her children, Kody first formally divorced Meri in 2014. Despite their 1990 marriage, Kody and Meri maintained their spiritual tie until 2020, when they finally called it quits on their union. Even though Kody appeared prepared for Meri to leave, she wasn't prepared to let him go so quickly. Meri married 21-year-old Kody when she was 19, but their relationship soon became strained. Meri felt alone because of Kody's emotional detachment, and all of his marriages suffered because of his partiality for Robyn. Tension was exacerbated by Meri's infertility issues. Although she yearned for children, Kody had little interest in having a family with her. Kody further distanced himself from Meri after she was implicated in a catfishing issue. Meri had already been subordinated to his other spouses. However, one wonders if things would have gone differently if Kody had been upfront about his genuine emotions for her from away. Kody made hints that he never truly loved Meri and only married her because he had to, as they were celebrating their 32nd anniversary. "After all these years, I was genuinely surprised that he would say something like that. I know you loved me," Meri replied, and she questioned why he had proposed if his feelings weren't genuine. They were both unmarried at the time, and he voluntarily picked her. Meri's desire to comprehend why maintain a relationship for decades while pretending to love is understandable, and I don't blame her. It seemed cruel to her, as if she were merely a handy option. To be honest, I was shocked by Kody's reaction to Meri's charge. He didn't affirm or refute her statements. He simply refrained from making any remarks about it. He later said that because he had such a better relationship with his previous wives, their marriage had been troubled from the beginning. It was truly devastating to hear him admit that he ought to have called it quits 25 years ago. His acknowledgement that he stayed out of fear, however, was what truly caught my attention. He felt that if he was perceived as someone who discards spouses, leadership would not permit him to be married again. That seemed so premeditated. Even after Kody acknowledged that he never loved Meri and that he regretted getting married to her, I still find it hard to believe he stayed with her. He freely said that, in order to keep the possibility of getting married to other women open, he lied to Meri about wanting to make things better while remaining in a loveless marriage. It's difficult to hear that. His behavior contradicted his statements that he valued family and love. It seemed to me that he was using Meri to further his own interests rather than out of love or loyalty. It was evident from his statement that he stayed for self-interest rather than out of concern for their relationship. Meanwhile, Kody gave Meri optimism that their marriage might yet work out. Shortly after their 1990 wedding, he gave her the impression that he would try to improve their relationship. I wonder whether there were contradictory messages. Even Kody acknowledged that they were. Meri felt as though she had been wearing blinders for years after that. To be honest, I don't blame her for doubting anything. She began to question whether Kody's repeated claims that he didn't love her were an attempt to distance himself from her. Was he merely waiting for her to go so he wouldn't be the bad guy? Kody seems to have persuaded himself of a version of events that isn't entirely accurate. His relationships with Christine and Janelle, in my perspective, were even more tense than his interactions with Meri. There have long been problems in Kody and Janelle's marriage. His selfishness, her increasing independence, and ongoing parental disputes. He was angry with her for supporting the children and criticized her for making single-woman decisions. Janelle, meanwhile, was obviously feeling neglected emotionally. I was most struck by how estranged Kody got from their kids, particularly after they moved to Flagstaff. That simply made the fissures wider. I witnessed how Christine's relationship with Kody suffered greatly as a result of their divergent closeness demands. She felt neglected and undervalued, and it was quite devastating when Kody told her straight out that he wasn't attracted to her. Gradually, she also saw him emotionally retreat. I could see that Kody wasn't putting Christine or her children first, and his increasing love for Robin and her family was becoming increasingly apparent. Christine suffered greatly as a result of the change. Kody dismissed her worries and simply remained emotionally distant the entire time. Before she even married Kody, Meri consented to polygamy, and based on what I've observed, she sincerely welcomed the concept of expanding the family's number of women. Given that her father had 5 wives and frequently discussed the plural lifestyle with Kody, she appeared to be excited about it. Kody made the decision to live this lifestyle in large part because of those discussions. Meri was so devoted to the idea that she and Kody lived alone for the first 3 years of their marriage before Janelle and Christine arrived. To be honest, sister wives might not have ever been around if it weren't for Meri's backing and influence. Sister Wives Meri Brown reveals why she struggles with dating after Kody Brown breakup. Is she ready for love again? Introduction. A shocking revelation. What's really going on with Meri Brown's dating life after the Kody Brown split? Meri Brown, a beloved star from Sister Wives, has been open about her emotional journey after her split from Kody Brown. The drama surrounding her relationship with Kody has been central to the show, and viewers have watched as her struggles played out on screen. But what happens when the cameras stop rolling? What is Meri really going through in her personal life? In this explosive article, we are diving deep into Meri Brown's inner world, revealing everything she's shared about why she struggles with dating after her breakup from Kody. Is Meri ready to take the leap into a new relationship, or is her past holding her back? Get ready for an eye-opening look at her emotional struggles, the harsh truths behind her dating difficulties, and what fans can expect next. Chapter 1. The Heartbreaking Breakdown. Meri's relationship with Kody Brown. Meri Brown's relationship with Kody Brown was always a focal point of Sister Wives. They seemed like a picture-perfect couple at first, but as time went on, cracks began to show. Despite being married for decades, their connection slowly faded. Kody's attention drifted to his other wives, particularly Robin, while Meri's emotional needs went unmet. Viewers saw the emotional toll this took on Meri, a woman who once believed in the ideals of plural marriage, but now found herself questioning everything. The situation reached a boiling point in 2014 when Meri and Kody's relationship hit rock bottom. Kody's deepened relationship with Robin, who he eventually legally married, left Meri feeling neglected and heartbroken. For years, fans have watched her struggle with the idea of being the spiritual wife, while dealing with feelings of isolation. But how did this affect her chances of moving on after the breakup? Chapter 2. Life After Kody. Meri Brown's emotional roller coaster. After Meri split from Kody, she took some time for herself. Fans were eager to see how she would navigate her new life. But what many didn't expect was how difficult the transition would be for her. Meri, known for her strong and independent persona, seemed to crumble under the weight of the divorce. She admitted in recent interviews that it wasn't just the end of a marriage, it was the end of an entire life she had built around the concept of plural marriage. Meri's emotional journey was far from over. While she sought therapy and self-reflection, the process of healing wasn't easy. In fact, she revealed that dating after her split from Kody was much harder than she ever imagined. It's not as simple as just finding someone new, she confessed. It's about rebuilding trust, rediscovering who you are, and understanding what you need in a partner. But what exactly is holding her back? Why is Meri struggling to date? Chapter 3. The Weight of Past Trauma, How Kody's Betrayal Still Haunts Meri. Meri Brown's emotional struggles can't be separated from the deep betrayal she feels from Kody. While she was trying to maintain her role in the plural family, Kody's shift in focus towards Robin created feelings of inadequacy. Meri has been vocal about how Kody's actions wounded her deeply. As time passed, the emotional scars became more evident, and Meri admitted that she hadn't fully healed from the damage of their broken relationship. This trauma from Kody's neglect and emotional abandonment has played a huge role in her inability to trust men again. How do you move forward after feeling like you weren't good enough? Meri pondered. How do you even begin to trust someone after your heart has been shattered? Meri's trauma is something many viewers might overlook, but it is a huge factor in her struggles to find a new partner. She has made it clear that she doesn't want to rush into anything just for the sake of it. She needs time to heal and truly understand what she wants in a relationship. Chapter 4. The Fear of Repeating the Past. Meri's wariness toward new relationships. After Kody's betrayal, Meri is understandably cautious about entering a new relationship. She has shared that she fears repeating the same mistakes and falling for someone who won't treat her with the respect and love she deserves. I've been burned, she said, and I can't go through that again. But is it possible for Meri to overcome her fear and find love again? Fans have watched her journey closely, and they've seen the pain and disappointment in her eyes. While some may believe she's simply being too guarded, Meri's hesitation to jump into a new relationship is rooted in real, valid emotions. She's been hurt in ways that many can't understand, and the prospect of trusting someone again is daunting. This fear of being hurt again is not unique to Meri. It's something many people face after a difficult breakup. But for someone like Meri, who has been through so much emotional upheaval on national television, the idea of dating again can seem overwhelming. Chapter 5. Finding Peace. Meri's journey towards self-love and healing. Despite her struggles, Meri is not giving up on herself. She has made significant strides in her personal journey toward healing. Over the past few years, she has found a sense of peace that many thought was impossible after her tumultuous marriage to Kody. Meri has been very open about her efforts to find inner peace, focusing on her personal growth, spirituality, and career. I've realized that I need to be whole on my own before I can give myself to someone else, she explained in a recent Instagram post. It's about loving myself and knowing my worth. Only then can I truly welcome someone else into my life. Meri's quest for self-love and personal growth has led her to explore new ventures and rediscover her passions. She's focused on her career, her friendships, and her own happiness. In fact, her confidence has never been higher, and she continues to inspire her followers with her journey toward independence and healing. But despite her growth, the question remains, is Meri ready to date again? Chapter 6. The pressure to move on. Fans want to see Meri's love life evolve. While Meri's healing journey is inspiring, fans are still curious about her love life. There's been a growing pressure for Meri to find someone new, especially after all the speculation about her potential relationships. Over the years, many have wondered if Meri has secretly been seeing someone or if she's just waiting for the right time to start dating again. But Meri has made it clear that she's not interested in rushing into a new relationship just to satisfy public curiosity. "I'm not here for anyone's entertainment," she recently said. "I will date when I'm ready, and not a moment sooner." Fans are supportive of Meri's decision to take her time, but there's still a lingering question. Who could be the right person for her? Is there someone out there who can meet Meri's emotional needs and offer her the love and commitment she deserves?